What's going on, guys? What is happening? So we are here at the Borispol airport, which is the main airport here in Kiev and in Ukraine. And we are about to board a flight to another country, to a very cool country, to a country with beaches, with beautiful sand beaches, good food, something new, a little bit exotic. And this country is Turkey. Okay, so we're flying to a city of Izmir, which is the third largest city in Turkey. We're gonna rent a car. We're gonna explore that whole area that I wanted to explore for a long time now, which is the Aegean coast. So not the Mediterranean coast, which is very, very popular, but the Aegean coast, just opposite of Greece. We're gonna be exploring. Marina is ready to go. She is ready. She's been waiting for this vacation for a long time. I'm also ready to go. It's gonna be a fun trip. Definitely don't miss the adventures. What's good, guys? So we just arrived to Izmir and it's dark, it's late at night. Just parked the car, checked into a hotel, sitting at a restaurant here, just looking at different things. It's all in Turkish and in English. And so here's the menu, and this is in liras, and the easy way to translate into dollars is divided by 10 and net about like 10%. So this is like, you know, 350. This is like, you know, around $4, etc., etc. Really well. So we're looking at this menu, gonna try something out. No idea what a lot of this means. Gonna be doing a little bit of Google translating. So we ordered our food. We got some lamb dish, we got some lamb chops, we got a salad, and we got calamari here. Haven't had calamari in ages. And then they also gave us some toasted bread, some more greens, a bottle of water, and this very, very curious cat, very inquisitive cat. Bon appetit, everybody. So we killed all of it. We absolutely killed it. It's delicious, easy, and this is probably one of the best parts about Turkey, is that if you want tea, you just ask for tea. They're not gonna tell you, hey, we have a million types of teas. We have green tea, black tea, we have this tea. They just give you a nice, really, really strong tea, which I really like because I'm a huge tea person. And so we killed it. I got another plate of these lamb chops, which were amazing. And yeah, so far so good. So I like the lamb chops so much that I ended up getting a second plate. Really delicious. And I think that's gonna be it for today. I think that will be it. Alright, so we got the bill, and it's 235 lira. So that's 23 plus around, you know, four more. So 23 plus 4, about $27, which is exactly how much I was charged. And so that is for 2 people. Lots of food, lots of teas, lots of stuff. So it was pretty good. Gonna be trying lots and lots of restaurants here. Alright, so we finished our food, finished our late dinner. It's like 10:30 p.m. We're going back to the hotel. Super tired from just all the commotion. And tomorrow we're gonna be exploring the city and seeing what's there to do. And I'm gonna tell you a little bit more about the city and why we picked this city to start our adventures here in Turkey. Alright, so quick room tour of the hotel that we got here in Izmir. Alright, so we got the bathroom here. Very nice. You know, it's very small. Right, it's not a huge bathroom, but it's very modern, right? We have these plates, these the walls here. We got the main room, right? So this room is fairly small. We got the bed, but we do have an air conditioner, so that's a big plus. And then we have a little bit of a table here. We got a mirror. And the nice thing about it is that we don't really have anything behind it, right? It's all quiet. It's not, facing a busy street. We can see the courtyard over there. And that's kind of the situation with the first night in a new country. We typically get like a very, very basic hotel so that we can explore it and we can get a better feel for the country, for the city, whether we want to stay here longer, whether we want to go to another city, or what do we want to do. And that has been the same experience in other countries, and that's what we learned works best for us. All right, guys, so we're going to call it a night. We're going to see you tomorrow for some more exploration of this new country and a new city. What's good, guys? Good morning from Izmir. It's like 9:30. There you go. Yes. Yes, exactly. And it's 9:30 right now, and it is already 28 degrees. And so our plan for today is to explore the town, to explore the center. We're gonna go to the waterfront and check the glorious Aegean Sea, or Mediterranean Sea, as it, the bigger one. And just kind of walk around a little bit, get a feel for the city. We are not going to be basing here for the whole time. This city is not really a big touristy city. It's more of it's a big city. It's like 3 million people. It's the third largest city in Turkey. And this is going to be our base in the beginning. And then we're going to be exploring some of the other more resort beach cities on this coast, on this Aegean coast. And the first thing I want to tell you is the feeling that you get as soon as you land, as soon as you start walking around, driving around, you feel that you are in the Mediterranean country right away. It's kind of like being in Sicily, being in Barcelona, being in Israel. It's that feeling of this air. It's so hard to describe it, this Mediterranean air. Very nice. And so we're walking in the kind of the center area. We're gonna check out a Starbucks. Haven't been to a Starbucks in a couple of years. Gonna check it out. They have nice views there and see more of the city. And here is the beautiful port of the Aegean Sea that I wanted to visit for a long time. And so all of that you see on the other side is still Izmir. This is kind of a bay here, right? This is a bay, and all of that is still Izmir. It's a big city. It's like 3+ million people. It's about the size of Kiev pretty much, if not a little bit smaller. Well, yeah, plus or minus the same. And then over there should be like a nice shopping mall on the other side somewhere that we might check it out. But if you leave the city and drive like in that direction, there's a little peninsula, and it has really, really nice beaches. And we're gonna be doing that a little bit later. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. We're gonna check it out. And it smells awesome here, really nice views. You have a ship there in the distance, have some settlements, the mountains. Completely different feel, obviously, than Ukraine, and really welcoming it. And so what's interesting about all this is 28 degrees Celsius right now, which is about 85 degrees Fahrenheit or so. And you do not feel it at all. You do not feel it. It's low humidity. It's kind of windy. It's really nice. You do not feel it. If this was in Kiev, it would have been unbearable. It would have been an absolutely unbearable weather. The other interesting thing, it's like 10 a.m. right now, and it's like everything is closed. So I don't know if this is a holiday here, or it's like a different schedule, or maybe they start opening stores here a little bit later. But it's 10 a.m. just before 10 a.m. and everything is closed. There's not a lot of people on the streets, which is kind of nice too, because you can walk around, you can have all the city all to yourself, the whole city. There's a big old anchor right here, and there's another view of this glorious bay here, this water. And there's another part of that city on the other side. There's one side, there's another, so it's kind of like a bay, and we're located right in the middle of it. And they have various stores here. They have some doner kebabs, KFC, Burger King. They also have a Starbucks on the other side that we are going to be checking out. They should have these amazing views to see. And then we also want to travel around, see different parts of the city, kind of learn more about it later on. And so whenever you're entering any of these kinds of places, you need to have two things with you. You need to have your mask on, and you also need to present the special barcode, the special QR code that you get once you fill out on one of the websites, official website of tourism, of Ministry of Health, and you get this QR code, and then they will scan it in some places, not everywhere, but in some places they will scan it and they will make sure that it's valid and you have it. So we have entered, looks like a shopping mall in the port, right? So this is one of these old port buildings converted into a shopping mall. And it's quiet, and it's at 10 a.m. It's just starting to open up. So maybe things open up here around 10 a.m. I'm not sure. I would have thought they open up here early, and then they take a siesta, and then they open up in the evening, kind of like in Spain and Portugal, in those countries. But maybe it's a little different here. The other thing about it is that people are a lot more strict with masks here than in Ukraine or even Armenia. So it's a lot more, it's stricter here. Everybody's checking masks, they're checking this code. It's a lot stricter. So this is the outside area right here, different restaurants on both sides. We are still looking for our Starbucks, and you have these gorgeous views. Definitely cannot beat this view. That is why they decided to set up right here, right on the pier. Absolutely gorgeous. And there's the Starbucks, finally found it. Alright, so we finished our little chilling by the pier, enjoying our Starbucks moment. And I gotta be honest with you, whenever I'm in the States, I don't really go to Starbucks all that much, but I do like it. So whenever I'm outside the States, outside of Ukraine, where they don't have Starbucks, I always like to go and check it out, you know. Anyway, we're done. Now we're leaving this complex, and we are gonna be going to the old town. Gonna be walking around a little bit of the old town. Gonna be walking around, discovering this ancient city of Izmir, this ancient and glorious city.
Muslim country, we are cutting sheep, cow,
Okay.
for the poor people.
Okay.
4 days Bayram, 4 days fast.
So Friday, Saturday, Monday?
No, today last day.
Oh.
Tomorrow, all bazaar is open.
Oh, okay. And Sunday open also?
Sunday open. What you looking for here?
No, just walking, just getting to know the city.
I see. Bazaar is very big.
Okay.
14,000 shops here.
Which way? That way to Bazaar?
That way to bazaar, and then 200 meters left, right, everywhere is the bazaar.
Okay.
But many shops are closed.
Okay. So
But
tomorrow.
I have sister company in bazaar. I don't know. Do you like maybe some textile, fake T-shirt,
No.
Gucci, Louis Vuitton, or purses, bags?
No,
Or,
nothing like that.
Or Goja?
No.
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 You just want to look around.
Yeah, just want to walk around.
This way, and 200 meters you will see the main street.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. Thank you.
Have
Your English is very good.
So.
No, it's much better than other people.
I think so.
Yes. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a nice day. Enjoy your day, okay?
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. So as the man just explained right there in really good English, I guess he speaks to a lot of tourists from time to time, is that today is the 4th day of sacrifice. And so everything is closed. And that's what I was wondering about. Why is everything so closed? Why there's not a lot of people? And that is why. And so tomorrow everything is going to be open, but tomorrow we are thinking about moving to another city. So we may spend here half a day and then move on to somewhere else. So this right here is the old town. You have these narrow streets, restaurants, shops, clothing stores, you know, you have these cafes all over the place, and it's all covered because outside, you know, the temperature right now is like 33 Celsius, which is around close to 90 degrees Fahrenheit for my American friends. And it doesn't even feel like it, you know, it honestly does not feel like that because of the low humidity and the fact that there's always this breeze blowing. And so during the day, it's absolutely manageable. And at night, it's gorgeous. It's just amazing feel. You just want to go out, you want to hang out, and you really don't have the same feeling in Ukraine, because in Ukraine it's just so sweaty and muggy and just uncomfortable. But here it's really comfortable, so we could be walking around all day, shopping, hanging out, chilling at the cafes. Really nice. So right now we want to go back to the hotel, maybe grab a car, check out one of the main shopping centers. They have some really nice ones, and maybe even head to the beach towards the later, you know, later in the day. We'll see. If not, gonna be tomorrow morning. But so far, man, it's just this southern feel, this, you know, this air, this Mediterranean air. I really love it. My favorite climate is Mediterranean. Okay, because it's just, in my opinion, the best. It's not too hot, not too cold, it's not like tropical. And so this feeling that you get, this air, like in Israel, like in Barcelona, like in southern Spain, Croatia, it's unmistakable. It's just, you know it. If you've ever, you know, arrived to southern Spain in the summer, you know, Croatia, Italy, Sicily, very similar feeling. You just feel it. Really love it. And Marina is having an excellent time as well. Look at that smile. She's enjoying herself. She's just chilling, and the adventures are just beginning. And here's one of these stores here. Take a look at this. They're selling, I don't even know what half of this stuff is. I mean, I can kind of guess, but just all of this exotic stuff. And this is why I love traveling to these southern countries so much, because it opens your eyes, your horizon to all of these new things that you may have never even heard about before, have seen the colors and all this spices. And so our biggest challenge here, if you can even call it that, is the language, because we were so spoiled speaking Russian, traveling all over the former Soviet Union where everybody speaks Russian, like in Armenia. And now we are in a country that neither of us knows the language, neither of us even remotely understands what's going on. And so we have to resort to a lot of very simple phrases, a lot of just hand waving, you know, 5, 6, trying to understand, because not a lot of people, you know, the most that people do is very basic English. And that's understandable. I don't have an issue with that. That's absolutely normal. Just makes things a little bit more interesting. It's just, I wish I had known some Turkish, or at least learned it, but it seems like a very difficult language. And so we will have to struggle and fight on this trip. See, you know, just to experience like real tourists without commanding the language. We're getting some chirchella, how it's called in Georgia, but here it's called something else entirely. Gonna try it out and see what it's all about. Thank you. now we're gonna take the car and go to another part of Izmir, which is on the top of that bay that I showed you before, and we're gonna check out what they say is the coolest shopping mall here. I just want to get an idea of what they can build here, you know, walk around, chill a little bit during the hottest part of the day, and maybe head to the beach a little bit later. All right, we just made it to one of the biggest, one of the best, they say, according to locals, shopping center. And they have this nice underground parking here. We gotta remember where we parked, and now we're gonna try to find the entrance to the actual shopping center. So the first thing you notice is this beautiful outdoor garden, guys. And I gotta tell you, this is absolutely gorgeous. They got an IMAX on the top. They got this beautiful garden where you can just relax in the shade. They got some food court over there. And this is, you know, this is as first world as it gets. This is absolutely gorgeous. Kind of like Italy, Spain, maybe even better. Absolutely all developed, all awesome. You must be wearing your mask. You see that? That's what it says. Only with your mask. Alright guys, so we did some shopping, walked around for a bit, and we made it to the food court here. And after careful observation, we decided we want to try something local. And we found a place called, this place is called Bio Doner. And this looks like local stuff. So here are the prices. Remember guys, divided by 10 at about 10 to 15%. So this is like this is like $3 plus 30 cents, $3.50 around there. And you have all these meals. And we saw a couple of locals sitting there. And I think this is what we're gonna be doing here. We're gonna be giving this a shot and see how it is. All right, so the food has arrived. We got this doner here. I believe that's what it's called. I've never seen this before in my life. And I went to quite a few Turkish restaurants in my life. And this looks like, I don't even know what it is. It's got we got this meat up top. I got my ayran, which I really, really love. I drink this all the time. Any country I'm in, especially in the summer, I love my ayran. And I've never seen this brand before anywhere, so maybe this is only in Turkey. We got another doner here, and I believe it's mixed up. But the plates are so hot that we can't really switch right now. So I don't know how we're gonna do. And this is another doner. We got some eggplants, we got some bread, we got this spicy pepper here, we got a salad, we got some things here. It looks absolutely amazing. There's a lot of locals here, so I'm super excited. All right, so I started digging into this, and there's actually yogurt here and these things. And this, I don't even know what this is. Could be like huh?
Potato.
It's actually, yeah, it could be potato slices. And we got some yogurt here, and let's try this the meat here. Really good meat. The meat is absolutely delicious. Yeah, this is a nice meal. I'm not sure if this is considered fast food or not. Maybe somebody who knows a little bit more can comment on this. But this is actually really, really good for like a little dinner break. really delicious. All right, so we finished our dinner. It was pretty good. It was fast food. I don't think I'm gonna be having something like that every day, every single time, but it was good from a perspective of something new. And now we are gonna get out of here and try to get to the beach, which is about an hour away at this really nice spot. An hour away from Izmir at this spot. It's actually very close to Greek islands already, right? All the way on the western part of Turkey. I think it's one of the most western parts of Turkey for the whole country. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. All right, we just made it to a city called Cesme. And this is a city that, if you look on the map of Turkey, specifically southwest Turkey, where you have Izmir and these cities, this is this little tip that extends towards Greece. And we are all the way at the end of that tip. And they even have ferries here to Greece. And we were even thinking about it, like maybe, you know, having a day trip, going on a day trip to Greece, but you have to take the test on that, so we'll see. But anyway, this is an awesome city. You got these beautiful villas here, palm trees, lots of green stuff, lots of expensive restaurants, probably very expensive houses all around us. It's completely different than Izmir, at least the part that we're familiar with. And now we're heading towards the beach. Just parked the car. This is gonna be one of the many beaches we are gonna be checking out on this trip to Turkey here, on these adventures. But the houses around us are absolutely gorgeous. They have pools. They look like these Spanish style villas, these Mediterranean villas, absolutely gorgeous. And so let's go and check out the beach. All right, we made it to the beach. This is our first beach here in Turkey. And this is one of those beaches that's open to the public, to everybody. It's not a, you know, like a exclusive or, you know, one of those beach clubs where you have to pay for stuff. This is wide open. You can come in. It's kind of for everybody. It reminds me a little bit of the beaches in New York City, but the water, not only is it super windy right now, but there are also like crazy waves. But we're still gonna go in and check it out. We're still gonna check it out, see what it's like. Alright, so we just chilled at the beach for a little bit, got a little bit of sun, checked out the water. The waves were crazy, there were a lot of people. And so now we're going back to the hotel, gonna be having some food, just chilling for a little bit, gonna have dinner. And then tomorrow we have plans to go to another city, just a brand new city, a smaller city. This is gonna be a more of a resort city, so it's gonna be interesting how it looks and what it's like. What's good, guys? So we are here in Izmir, and you know what we realized is that Izmir is just a huge city. There's all these different neighborhoods, all these different parts, because we booked a hotel in one part of the city. This is the old city. And now we're walking. We went to a restaurant here, and the restaurant was closed. And the guy was so nice that he actually offered us free food, no cost, even though he sold everything out. And a really cool restaurant. It's a hummus place, so like Middle Eastern food. And we're gonna go back there whenever we get a chance. But anyway, we are right here in Izmir. We're walking by the waterfront in the back, and it's absolutely gorgeous here. Lots of restaurants, lots of people out. The infrastructure is great, the roads are great, everything is nice. There's lots of, green stuff, greenery. People are out, families are out. Really good place. We are leaving tomorrow to go to a city called Bodrum. because we want to, we want to take a look at other places. But that's the thing about being in the big cities, that you can't really get a grasp for it right away. You have to, spend some time in it first. But it's an amazing city. It's just really beautiful. You have the old town, you have new town, you have the waterfront, you have beaches, you have everything that you need here. Great restaurants, great food, and not really a lot of tourists. In fact, we haven't really seen that many Russian tourists, which is very strange, but something to keep in mind. And the absolute best part about the city is the climate. It's like 35 during the day, but you don't really feel it. I mean, in the sun it's a little bit hot, but if you're in the shade, it's perfect. There's always this breeze, it's low humidity, and you don't really feel it. But now it's like 28, 27 degrees, which is around 80 degrees at night. In the evening, maybe high 70s in Fahrenheit, and you don't even feel it. You do not feel it at all because of the low humidity and this breeze. And so this is a really, really cool Mediterranean city. Really great on the Aegean Sea. Lots of things to do, but you have to spend, as many days as you can, really, just to understand where everything is. But so far, we're absolutely loving it. Really, really awesome. And so this is what the waterfront area looks like. You got the restaurants on the right-hand side, and then on the left-hand side, you have a little bit of an area there where people can walk. You have some gardens over there, and then there's the waterfront. You might not see it on camera, but just below, just beyond, this area, you have the waterfront over there, and all those lights, that's the other part of the city. It's kind of like a bay. So it's absolutely gorgeous. Really nice. Really well done. Really beautiful.